Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training Buti Manamela has cautioned that celebrating consumerism can send a wrong message to young minds who need to be taught financial literacy. He was speaking at the launch of Rethink Rands and Sense at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange in Sandton, Johannesburg. Rethink Rands is a financial literacy program for the South African youth designed to introduce a new narrative to money management for youth from a local perspective. SABC News Economics reporter Liabo Setho attended the launch and spoke to some of the students.
The financial wellness and financial management among the youth and young people was the topic of discussion this morning at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. Rethink Rands is a program that has been conceptualized by Prime Stars and supported by the JSE, as well as given support and sponsorship by FNB as well as MTN. A lot of youth came down from Tembisa Township, from Winnie Mandela High School, grade 9 learners, and they've had a time of their lives, I'll tell you. We've had musical items this morning, having music that is created to encourage the youth to think of money, wellness and managing their money in a different way. Behind me, I have those students who are going to benefit from this Rethink Rands program, which is essentially created to create a different narrative around the thinking of how the youth utilize their money. In fact, FNB tells us that one study of theirs shows that 74% of their customers spend at least 15% of their income on servicing unsecured loans, and how that put a strain on their financials. But let me not waste time and bring in the four bright young minds to tell us about their thoughts around money management and how they think this program is going to help them. I have with me Duncan, I have Matapelo, I have Malwandle, and I have Trini. I hope I got that right. I got that right. Duncan, let me start with you. Tell me about your views about money. Your parents, I'm assuming they give you money, pocket money. How do you handle it? What's your thinking around money?
As far as I'm concerned, I think, actually, let me start by saying this program today was very educational, and also I get to know how to, I came to realize and manage and realizes that actually every single money that our parents gives to us really matters, because by instead, every single day, my mother gives me a pocket money, so give me 50 rand. Because I have to travel, because I'm not situated in Winnie Mandela. So every single day, me and Malwandla, we work together to school and also in the afternoons. So in order so that I can save, and also, for instance, if sometimes when I'm going to school on Saturdays, for instance, if my mother doesn't have a money to give me to go to school, so that I can use that pocket money I've saved. Yes.
Oh, okay, that's a great strategy. Matapelo, how do you handle your money? We've heard Duncan says he saves some of the 50 rands that Mama gives him. How do you handle your money?
Okay, so how I handle my money. My father gives me 20 rands each day, so I prefer carrying a lunchbox to school. So that money, the 20 rands, I save it every day, and I'm able to buy the things that I need, like maybe I need a lip gloss or maybe stationery, because sometimes he can't afford to buy me the things I need like immediately. Maybe month end I need stationery, he can't afford, so like I take that money and I'm able to buy the things that I need.
Kudos to you. Well done. Malwandle, tell me about your experience here. What did you learn here today at Rethink Rands?
First of all, I'd like to say shout out to Rethink Rands, because this is an amazing program. What stood out to me is the quote that one of the speakers quoted. The quote said, just because you are wealthy, it does not mean that you have financial literacy. And that stood out to me because I see a lot of time, a lot of people are wealthy, but they are not managing their monies wisely. And something that they said again is that finance is not limited to only money, but it's also limited to the psychological side. So I really love that they mentioned the psychological side, and that everything that we do is connected to the psychological side, and that's what I appreciated most.
Did you like, Trini, the fact that at least they brought in musicians, people that you can relate with? You guys were dancing a lot. It was nice. You guys were dancing a lot. Tell me about your experience here at Rethink Rands. How do you think it's going to shape your future one day when you are working?
To be honest, I think it has already started rebuilding my future, because I like the quote they said that we have the government's contact. So obviously when you have money, you think about that code and you want to invest. We can help where we can, because many people don't have jobs. While they were talking, I was thinking about people that don't have jobs. So I was thinking, if maybe I had that money, I invest. If I know I had the government's contact, so I do this and that. I connect the dots. I start a business. Many people get jobs. Everybody gets money, and then we all get to share our ideas. That everybody has got the contact number. Then we all get to save.
Right. So one of the keynote speaker here was Buti Manamela, who's the Deputy Minister of Higher Education and Training. And an interesting thing that he said is that we need to be very careful about consumerism, especially when it comes to young minds. Because of the advent of social media, it's easy for them to get impressionable. So what we put out on social media about how money should be handled, it has to be especially taken care of. But let me bring them once again and ask them about their future, especially because we're at the JSE, finding out if any of them have plans of pursuing any financial careers. Tell me about your career. What do you think you will be pursuing, and what do you think of the JSE?
I can say that. Can you please repeat the question?
Right. What do you want to pursue when you are older?
Okay, for now I haven't yet decided on what I'm going to study at varsity, because there are a lot of careers now, so I don't.
Yeah, you're doing so well, you don't even know what to choose. Matapelo, what's your plan for the future?
My plan for the future, I'm doing the science stream now, but I really like accounting and money, so I want to become an accountant. Yeah, pursue that in university.
Oh, great! We have another accountant. And Malwandle, do you ever see yourself coming to the JSE? The Deputy Minister did mention that as adults and as people who are already in the workplace, we should encourage the young people to know and understand what the Johannesburg Stock Exchange is, what it stands for. How much do you know about the Johannesburg Stock Exchange?
I don't know much about the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. I got to know about it a few weeks ago when I prepared myself for this trip. But looking to the bigger picture, I think I will in fact know more about this program, because it has touched me, and I'm someone who loves resources. I'm someone who loves to deal with knowledge and wisdom. So I think this would be a really great part of my life, because information.
Yeah. And what's the future plan, Trini?
I plan on being a surgeon and laboratory physician, but I'm currently in the entertainment industry, because I've already got 2 movies on TV, and I've been there. I saw how they handle everything, and they even taught about such these things. So I already have a clue on what's going to happen, what is going to. Hence, that is why I ask you: are you going to shoot the scenes like they do when they want to shoot out for the TV? Yeah. So like, I want to make acting as. I want to take the industry, the entertainment industry, as a side job, and then do the medicine as my job that I do.
Beautiful. Congratulations to all of you for making it here, and I hope that everything that you've learned here will come in handy as you choose your future careers. In front of me, or behind me now, is the students from Winnie Mandela High School out in Tembisa. They've been sharing their views on the Rethink Rands program that was initiated by Prime Stars, supported by the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, sponsored by FNB and MTN. Today, the JSE was a little different. Normally a quiet place. This time, all music playing from gospel to amapiano. But one thing for sure is that the students who have come here have definitely will walk away with some wisdom and some understanding on how to handle and respect money. And with that, it's back to you in studio.